Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to CDR. So, Luckman has just given the go-ahead to ready up. So we are underway for the penultimate race of season 11 here in Canada, Tier 2, where the championship is still to play for. So this weekend brings us to a sprint weekend, the final sprint weekend of season 11. So we'll have a short quali, a sprint, a quali and a feature race. Good evening, Chill Dave, welcome. Good to have you here. Clavanch, evening bud. Mr. Wookie on the chat, good to have you here. So yep, season 11, race 12 here in Canada. And we'll get going very shortly. Evening, J Dennis lad, good to have you here. So again, just solo comms this evening. Clay has, unfortunately, he's had to work a little bit later than planned, so it is just me for the foreseeable. There we go. So sun is out. It looks dry here in Canada. Hopefully it's dry all weekend. Someone can get it in the chat. Matthew, thanks for your message. If you want to join the league, then just head on over. I'll grab a link in a second. Join the league. Just join the Discord and we'll go from there. As Jay Dennis says, it's a rainy sprint race. Interesting. So I've got a couple of guys out, Ninja and Flicks on the medium tyres. Heavy rain for the sprint dry race. Could be what you go for. Let's go down. Who's Ninja's out first? Flicks is going to be the first one to set a time, so he's just ahead of Ninja. Who else is out? Cavalis is coming down the another. Got Carl String coming out as well, so stay on board with Flicks as he comes across the start finish line. The start is flying lap, and nice and tight into turn 1, nice and tight round turn 2, and gets the power down, and out he goes. So sector 1, 19,391. So keep an eye on him and the sector times. Bottom 10 are out on an outlap. A couple of lads on a lap now. Ninja's invalidated on his outlap. Jack Whittle is just coming through sector 1. Let's see what Jack sets for his. So it's a 19.5 for him. His Flick sets a 110 flat for his outlap, his first lap. Ninja, as we said, has invalidated. Who's coming across the line? So we've got Carl Trim just coming across the line. He's starting his lap, and there's we've got Wookie. Nope, that is Jack Whittle. 1097. got a Mercedes coming across the line, and that is the Plavance with a 110 flat as well. As we see Cablis coming through and over the line. He's a 111.2. Ninja, is he go for another lap? He is going for another lap. And Carl Trim. Lookman sets a 111.5. Carl Trim just coming around the hairpin at the bottom. 10 is invalidated, and Pint Size just coming across the line. He set a 111.2, so puts in P4 just above Cavalis. Cami is on a lap, so we'll stay with him. And we've got Ninja on the mediums, 111.8. Time's coming through quick and fast. As he comes down to the hairpin. Fair few lads on mediums here. Quite interesting. Scotty has invalidated his lap. Jake Dennis just coming down to the hairpin. Currently 8 drivers set a time. There's Jake Dennis got there, he is. Just coming down the back straight. DRS is open. And we've got Cami slotted in there with a 111.1. As Jay Dennis crosses the line, puts himself P4, 110.6. Where's Scotty? Scotty's on a lap at the moment. A few more people on out laps. 10 people set a time. And split for him is 42.8 in the sector 2 around the hairpin and back up. Moritz, he's invalidated at turn 2. Richie, he's just starting a flying lap now, so keep an eye out for him. Scotty is just about to cross the line, and he's a 111.6 on the mediums. And Guy has done a 110.4, slots himself in P4. And we've got a Haas coming over the line now. Flicks. Flicks is just starting his lap. So Richie coming on the hairpin. Up he goes. DRS open. So he's looking to get his first time on the board. Moritz has invalidated, as we said. Richie coming through the final corners. Going to cross the line, and Richie goes with a 109.7. P1. 10 is on an outlap. Wookie is coming through sector 1. Chill Dave invalidated. The Wickens in the garage. So we'll stick on the Wickens there. Wookie coming through sector 2. So we've still got a few drivers in the pits, not yet set a time. Flicks pops in with a 109.6 on the mediums. Wow. Someone's just gone up there. Jay Dennis gone P5 with a 110.3. So Wookie coming through the back straight down towards the last chicane. Keeping it within track limits. DRS open straight for the line. And Wookie goes P10, just behind his teammate Cavalis with a 1:11.2. And just going to see the Wickham is on his outlap. Chill Dave is on a lap, 19.8 for sector 1. And Tenno is on a lap just behind him as well. So we'll stay with Chill Dave because we are chilled this evening. Just round the hairpin. I'm heading back up DOS Open. So currently only 3 drivers with the mediums, everyone else fancies the softs. Chill Dave comes into the chicane and heads for the line. So Chill Dave goes P7, good time from him, 1:11.1. As we've lost GR1. Where's the Wiccan? The Wiccan is... Oh, he's invalidated again. There's Moritz. Moritz is on his outlap. Bacardi. Bacardi currently on a lap. No time yet on the board. This is... And he's invalidated. So 1:49 left. Has he got enough fuel in to go again? Also is still in the garage. Moritz is out on track, setting a time now. He's invalidated. Wickham invalidated. He's coming round. So Ninja currently 8/10 up in P16, so it's a 1:11 flat for him. So that should keep him safe if he can keep that up and not make any mistakes. Bacardi is just coming up now, so a minute left, so he should make the line as long as he's got enough fuel. Moritz, 52 seconds to get around the hairpin and back to the line, should be okay. Wickham 19.3 sector 1. Let's see where Ninja is. Ninja's invalidated. So he is definitely out. Not improving there, not going to get to the line in 30 seconds. And Bacardi's spun, lost his wing. So he's not going to improve. Also still in the pits. Moritz crossing the line now. So he needs to keep this within track limits, get himself out of the bottom 5. Currently we've got Scotty hovering around the drop zone. So if Moritz gets a time on the board better than a 1:11.6, that will knock Scotty out. And the session has finished. So the Wiccan goes with a 1:09.6 and puts himself on a leaderboard at the front. And the soft tyres. Bacardi's definitely not improving. Moritz is coming down. Scotty's been dropped down, and now Luckman is on the cusp. So if Moritz does get a time on the board, still within track limits, then we will lose Luckman as well. Bacardi definitely won't be improving. He's invalidated, crossing the line. No time for him. As Moritz is coming through the final corner and over the line. Didn't invalidate that time, sets a time of 1:13.4. So Luckman makes it through by the skin of his teeth because the time wasn't good enough. Everyone else, Jake Dennis has crossed the line, puts himself P5. So top 5 in the 1:09s and P6 to P10 in the 10s and everyone else in the 11s. So I'm guessing there's going to be a little bit of setup differences there. So there we have it. Wicken puts himself on P1, Flicks P2, Richie P3. So Flicks on the mediums and Plavanch on the mediums. Everyone else on the softs. And we're not losing anyone because it is a short quali, my mistake. So that was just the qualifying for the sprint race. And it is indeed wet. Very wet. But the sky is bright. Set out for an interesting grid. Wookie, you were bang on the money. Heavy rain for the sprint. Track is wet. See whether the game puts inters or wets on. Judging by the rainfall, I'm guessing wet, but the track doesn't look wet enough for wets. Let's see what everyone goes with, what the game decides. Wait for the guys to get the setups done. There we go. So let's see what tyres. So Plavanch got inters, everyone else has gone on wet. So will it dry out? Will it be wet all the way through? Will the Plavanch have an advantage? Track does look very wet, and yeah, the Wicken's got a little bit of drifting going on. So yeah, very, very wet. Plavanch may have an issue, unless that's just exaggerated trying to get some heat in his tyres, which is a possibility. We will see. Very short lap here, just over 70 seconds. We've lost Maritz. He's and Ninja, so they've had a little bit of a to do on the formation lap. As the Plavanch says, trust the process. I'll trust it, bud. Squeaky bum time. As they come round to start the race. Here we go. As they come through. So Wicken on the pole position. Pointing very acutely towards Mr. Flicks. As the back few line up. And there we have it. So everyone is on the grid. And 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go. So everyone gets away relatively smoothly. Heavy braking into turn 1. And everyone makes it slowly round turn 1 and turn 2. No major disasters by the looks of it. Everyone's through. Bacardi's gone down a little bit. Plavanch has dropped down a little bit. Tyre penalties interval, position change. So yeah, Ritchie's dropped down 6 places. Wicken still leads the race. Flicks in P2. Jack Whittle's moved up a place. Jay Dennis moved up a place. And everyone's away. Through sector 1 nice and clean. We haven't really lost anyone. Rufford's made up a place over the Ritz. And we're looking at the front. And there goes Flicks down the inside at the hairpin. And Flicks takes the lead. Everyone coming down into the hairpin. The car, they're making a nice move down there. As here comes the Wicken back on Flicks down the outside. As they go in, and Flicks just takes the lead again. And Wicken getting back at him as well. As they race down into turn 1, lap 1 complete. And in they go, and here comes Jay Dennis up the inside as well, side by side, turn 1, turn 2. Jay Dennis sitting behind, Jack Whittle sitting behind, waiting to see what happens. Wicken just pulls out a lead over Flicks and into turn. And Jay Dennis passes, he can move on Jack Whittle. And makes it stick, so he's now up to P3. As Jack Whittle is all over the back of Jay Dennis, wanting to see more. As Pavanch is up 1 place on those inters. Chill Dave making a move on Cavalis. So Wicken and Flick still battling the front. Wicken managed to hold it off to Flicks. Jay Dennis is looking at the back of Flicks, giving him a little bit of pressure. And top 4 quite bunched together, still within half a second of each other. Vance just dropped off 1.5 seconds behind. And Carl Trim and Guy are battle. We've got Chill Dave on his own, Nick Cavalis on his own. Tanner being hustled by Cammy as they head down into lap 3 of 12. Ninja giving Lookman a little bit of grief, looking to make up a position into B15, looking for the final point of the. Oh no, no final point. It's a sprint race, so only the top 10 score. Everyone relatively behaving themselves. Wicken's still leading. Pulled out nearly a second over Flicks. Has pulled out a second over Flicks. Dennis sticking to the back of that Haas. No DRS open because there is no DRS in a wet race. The bench now within a second of Jack Whittle. Catching back up on those inters. As the Wicken does indeed set the fastest lap of the race so far. And everyone seems to behave themselves. Some of these camera views that you get are actually quite impressive. Chill Dave having a little bit of a drift around them corners, as also pulls up a penalty as Guy overtakes Carl Trim into one of the corners. Carl Trim sticking to the back of him, wants that position back. Carl Trim about to lose another position to Ritchie. He's got it all under control as they go into the hairpin. top 5, all very, very close. Bit of a gap then to Guy, 3.5 seconds back. Jack Will has just picked up a track limits penalty. So that takes him 3 seconds off the back. So Flicks is chasing the wicket. He just set the fastest lap of the race. Now half a second between the top 2. The wicket just touches his back wheel on the wall. There we go, the Wookie as well on over the back. And we've got a caution, yellow flag as we lost Carl Trim. No, still there. Flick still sticking with the back of Wickham. Got full ERS on there, Flicks. Just trying to stick with him using his ERS. Again, no DRS yet. Spicardi's pitted it and put the inters on. Flicks with another fastest lap of the race. This Guy is in a race of his own. So the top 5 have pulled away. Guy is on his own, and then Chill Dave leads the second pack as we've lost Chill Dave. As I said that, Chill Dave drops down and needs to wait to rejoin the pack. And there he goes. Top 3 still remain the same. Ninja's picked up a 3-second penalty down in P16. And Jack Whittle has just passed the bench to take him up to P4. Vanch made a move on Jack into the hairpin. As the Wickham responds, and Jay Dennis is responding the fastest lap of the race. So all pushing and into the pits comes Richie. He's had some sort of issue, presumably. Lost part of his wing, pits for a new wing. So that takes him down and on the fresh set of inters. And there's a Ferrari coming in the pits. Who's the Ferrari coming in the pits? It's not Moritz. So it's Chill Dave, he's having an issue, new wing on there. There goes Jack and Pavanch. Battling away. Jack's not got a huge amount of grip there. Pavanch seems to have more grip on those inters. Trust the process, he said. As they go down into the hairpin, Pavanch is going to go around the outside. Easy going to get him. He's there on the inside. He's got a little bit lower wing, has he? He's right on his gearbox. He's going to pull out. He's got the inside line. Vanch goes down the inside and he takes him. And we've got a caution in the hairpin. We've got Luckman going backwards. He had a bit of an instant down the hairpin. So Vanch up to P4 on those inter tyres. And Jack Whittle's sticking with him just 6/10 behind. As Luckman pitted and picked up a 10 second. Moritz in the pits as well, and they pit in for inters. So Luckman on to inters. new nose cone for him. Moritz, he's on the Inters as well. The lads now deciding that Plavanch was in fact correct and gone for Inters. So Flick still within 6/10 of the Wicken. There's a definite dry line appearing down the straight now. Jay Dennis got them down 2 seconds off the lead. And into the 21.5s for Wicken now. Tenner is all over the back of Cammy. As Pantai picks up a time penalty for touching corners. Moritz and Chill Day swap places. Team orders kicking in. 2 Ferraris come through and into turn 1. Flicks has dropped back a little bit now, 1.6 seconds off the back of the Wicken. Jay Dennis still 2.2 off the back of Flicks. Plavance just 1.8 off the back of Jay Dennis. As the Plavance sets a faster sector 2 time. So those Inters are starting to come alive. Rockman picks up another penalty for track limits. So the bunch coming around a final couple of corners. Will this be a faster slap of the race? As he goes across the line. It is indeed 120.3 from him. So track has definitely come to him on those Inters. The wets will start to drop off as Ninja and Petsai swap places. And we've got Tenner still all over the back of Cammy. Scotty picks up a time penalty for track limits. So here goes Tenner now, looking for the pass. Can't get it done. Van's just 1.2 seconds behind Jay Dennis now, so he is looking for a podium. 2 laps left to do it. Just down to 1 second now, so Ninja picks up a track limit penalty. So we've got quite a few penalties there now. Ninja on 6 seconds, Pint Size 3 seconds, Lookman on 23 seconds. Oh, penalties, tyre, there we go. Van 6/10 behind Jay Dennis now, filling his wing mirrors. And he will make a move at some point on Jay Dennis. Vanch hunting him down again. Moritz, a 3-second time penalty for track limits. As Jack Whittle drops down. Jay Dennis picks up a penalty, so that's worked into Lavanch's favour. Wicken losing his lead by quite a bit. Flicks his gains on him as Plavance takes over Jay Dennis. So he's up onto the podium. Moritz 120 flat on those intermediate tyres. Flicks is dropping back a little bit now. Wicken's woken up. Realise that gap was getting a little bit too close. Stay on board with Plavance as he hunts down Flicks. 1.7 seconds, 1 lap. I think he's going to be stuck in P3. Carl Trim Cavendish swapping places. Flicks is still with the Wicken. Final lap of this race. half a second behind Carl Trim. Jake Dennis is 2.5 off the back of Plavange. Guy Rapp picks up a penalty. Plavange just set the fastest sector 1 of the race. So 1.1 seconds behind. Chill Dave picks up a time penalty, 3 seconds for track limits. Flicks is all over the back of the Wicken. He's looking to make a move. The Wicken still has plenty of EOS. Flicks has used most of his. Going a long way around the outside of the hairpin. A little bit of contact there as the Plavange takes the lead on the hairpin, and the Wicken drops down to P3. The Flicks has got more damage. The Plavange is on the top step of the podium. Wow. And he sets the fastest lap on the final lap of the race. Jay Dennis crosses over in 4th. Guy Rapp in P5. Jack Whittle in P6. I am certainly entertained. Good drive from you, Mr. Plavange. There we go. That's Scotty across the line. Everyone else crossed the line. And there he is, Mr. Luckerman crossing the line as well. So the game gave Plavange in the McLaren the driver of the day. Good drive from him, must admit. Trusted the process. Didn't trust the process, he proved the process. So he takes the win. Flicks comes up in close second. The Wicken, who led most of the race, comes in P3. And that that's the results for the sprint race. So we'll now head into short quali. I'll be back in 2 seconds. So I am back, and we have a short quali for the feature race. So no times yet on the board. This is short quali, Mr. Plavange. This is just 16 minutes left of short quali. So we've got Lockman on and out there, who's going to be So there we go. We've got Ninja who's on an outlap. He'll be first to cross the line and start his flyer. Dirty, grey and mucky by the looks of it, but no rain. So I expect to see... Oh, as Ninja pops back into the pits. So we've got... And as quit. Oh, he's going to quality ban. That's why. So Flicks is the first one to cross the line to start his flying lap. And we've got Jay Dennis just behind him. And King Luckman as well. Flicks comes down to the hairpin and makes his way back up. He'll be the first one to set his time. He's invalidated. Oh no, Luckman sets the time, 1:11.8. First time on the board. Moritz is coming down towards the hairpin, and Jay Dennis goes in with a 1:10.2. So there's a Mercedes coming across the line now, and that will be a Richie and a 1:09.9. So times are a little bit slower than they were before. Jack Whittle 1:10 flat. Two Ferraris coming down, so we've got Moritz and Chill Dave. So Chill Dave goes first with a 1:12.1 on the mediums, and Moritz goes a 1:11.1 on the softs. We've got a Red Bull of tenner coming across the line, 1:10.9, and we've got Wookie with a 1:13.7. We've got a McLaren coming down. That's a Scotty coming through the last couple of corners and heading towards the line. And Scotty setting a 1:11.1, puts in P5. He's got another Haas Flicks into the pits, is it? No, not Flicks. Flicks is invalidated on that lap. Jay Dennis coming into the pits. And Flicks coming across the line to start another flyer because he's invalidated. So Guy Rapp coming across the line. He's going to set, wow, just above his teammate, 1:10.3 for him. Just Chill Dave coming into the pits. Moritz will come into the pits. And we lost the Wiccan as well. Not sure what happened to the Wiccan there. Carl Trim is on a lap through Sector 1 to 99 for him in Sector 1. And who went in there then? Luckman, you popped in there with a 1:11.8. Did you? No, you didn't. Wasn't you. Someone jumped in there and I missed. Cavaliers is in the pits. Carl Trim is on a lap. We'll stay with him. So we've currently got 10 drivers set time. Pint size we've lost as well. So we lost 3 drivers in 5 minutes we've been doing the quali. As Carl Trim has invalidated. Where's the Plavanche? There he is. So he's going through Sector 1, 19.3, Sector 1 for him. Carl Trim has invalidated on this lap as well. Also in the pit, Bacardi Chill Dave on an outlap. I've got Wookie in the pit. Jack Whittle, he wants the pole position. He's on another outlap. So Levant has invalidated, warming up his tyres. He's looking to jump onto pole. Trim Valley, we lost those two. No one currently on a lap. Tenner disqualified for blocking the pit lane. So he didn't set time on it, so he'll be at the back of the grid. As Cavalier starts his flying lap. So Bacardi's on a lap as well. He's just come through 19 for sector 1. And Cavalier's just behind him. His sector 1 time. 19.8 as well. As Tenner says, he stopped to let a car pass. Oh no, that's Cammy. Stopped to let a car past in turn 2. As Bacardi has invalidated at the last corner. Cavalier is just coming down the back straight. And keeping it within track limits. There are currently 10 people set a time, 9 minutes left on the clock. Cavalier jumps up to P8 with a 1:10.9, just behind his teammate Wookie. Where's Flicks? Flicks is on a lap, just coming through sector 1. Carl Trim is in the pits. Bacardi is invalidated. Luckman is out on track. Across the line now, so he's improving, and his 111 comes down to a 111 flat. Cardi down there. Flicks is coming around the hairpin. Keep an eye on him for his time. Game, heading towards the line, so Flicks gets a time on the board and goes P2 with a 1:09.9. Similar sort of time to Richie. And we've got Guy who's invalidated, Bacardi who's on a lap, coming through sector 1, so we get to set time for him. It's a 19.7 for him in sector 1. So Cammy's invalidated on this lap. Trim's in the pits. Jack Whittle retired, thinks he's done enough. Guys into the pits. Bacardi is on an out lap. Is he? No, he's not. He's on a lap. Bacardi is on a lap. So currently got a 1:10.6. Looking to improve there. Carl's in the pits. Osso's in the pits. Cammy's in the pits. Cardi's on a lap, and Flix is on a lap. So Flix has set a purple sector 1. Where's Bacardi? He's invalidated as Bacardi, so we'll stick with Flix chasing down that sector, that P1. As he comes around the final couple of corners, goes for the line, and takes P1, 109.3, so 6/10 quicker than Richie. So we've got Moritz on a lap as well. He's a bit slower than his previous time in sector 1. Not made any vast improvements there. Wookie is on a lap as well, so Wookie has improved slightly. He's lost a little bit there. Luckman started his flying lap. So he's had a bit of an issue in sector 1 there. Unless he's doing a burner lap. Yeah, he's doing a burner lap. He's still got ERS there. Moritz. He started a flying lap. So a few cars out now looking to improve. Carl still in the pits. Here he comes. So who's going for the lap? Wookie is a 10.5 up. Luckman, he's just coming through sector 2, looking to improve on his 111 flat. Split there, he's not improving there. So Guy has gone P2. So we've got Jay Dennis improving by 2/10, so taking to the 110 flat. Might jump Jack Whittle by doing that, driving a hairpin. Wookie just coming through sector 1. Adrian wants an invite, but I'm unsure who he is. So currently got Flix on pole. Jay Dennis has invalidated, so he's looking to improve. Carl Trim is on a lap. He's just coming through sector 1. We'll see if he's going to improve. improving on this lap. Looking down to P13. Scotty's on an outlap. J Dennis. Basically going in the pit. Bacardi's on an outlap. Bacardi. Wrap on an outlap, looking to improve 26 seconds. Probably won't make that. That's too late. Revenge, he's on a lap. Just checking through sector 2. And has he improved? He's half a second up. Take him into the 1:09.9s. Needs a little bit more improvement there. So there you go. It's over. Clicks P1. Guy Rapid P2. Richie P3. J Dennis P4. Anyone else improving? Bacardi's improving a little bit. Won't improve enough by the looks of it. Carl Trim improving, but not enough by the looks of it. Scotty's finished. Bacardi, where are you? 3/10 up for Bacardi. Jump a few places here if you can get it. Waiting for him to come through the final chicane, heading towards the line. So Bacardi currently P9 with a 1:10.6, jumps to P7. Jumped a couple of places at the very end. So there we have it. Flicks takes P1. This time he's with Guy Rapp on the front row. Then Plavanch, Richie, J Dennis, Jack Whittle, Bacardi, Wookie, Chill Dave, Carl. That rounds up the top 10. Tenor for his DSQ at the back. So we head into the feature race, which I believe is going to be a dry race. It is. Sun's out, cracking the flags. All the fans are there, standing up, cheering them. So the guys will just get their setup ready. Waiting for the players to get their setups done. There we go. So the lads have got the setup done. They are on the formation lap. So we'll get the tyres on here. So wow, everyone's gone medium pretty much. Wookie, Carl, Scotty, Bosso, Pint Size and 10 have all gone the hards. So top 7 runners all on the mediums. Some reason Ninja wants to cut the grass. No idea what happened there. There we go. So possible strategies: hard, medium. Coming on the hairpin and up towards the back straight and towards the start finish straight. Everyone warming their tyres up as we get ready to start. So Flicks on pole position. Guy on P2. So Flicks has the inside corner for turn 1. Go 35 laps and they start here. 5 lights and are out and away we go. Everyone getting away pretty decently as Flicks takes a nice lead into turn 1. No stress there for him as we've got a couple of drivers dropping down the pack. Carl Jim, Jack Whittle just dropping down a few. A couple of corner cuts there, but who's that coming up in the middle in the McLaren? Jay Dennis looking quite keen there. So Cammy's dropped down and everyone's through the first few corners. And we've got a yellow flag there, someone dropping down the bottom. That's the Wicken dropping down a few corners. BSC is out. Cavaliers gone. Cavaliers stuck and BSC is out while they clear away. So leaders have got a 3-second lead already. VSC is still out. Jay Dennis has been caught sleeping there, I think. Not a great race for the stars and Cavaliers. They're out in the first lap. Gary Rapp is sticking with Flicks. Not letting him run away. DRS is enabled and we're racing again. Safety car BSC has stopped. And we're back racing. So Flicks is currently leading the championship and leading the race. Jay Dennis, who's second in contention, 166 points versus 182. Jay Dennis in P2. So Guy Rapp has dropped down, had some sort of incident there. So the title contenders are P1 and P2, and in the race P1 and P2. So setting the fastest lap there on lap 2. Chill Dave followed it, and Scotty. So everyone's setting the fastest lap of the race so far. Advanced, there he is, P3, Richie, and then the second Mercedes. So 2 Mercedes drivers in the top 4. 2 Ferrari drivers there together, P8 and P9 as well. Ninja up to P16 behind his teammate Awesome. And there goes a move from Cammy on Ninja up the inside. Thank you very much. Pint size rolling up the back of the grid. Flick's already got 3.8 seconds over Jay Dennis, and Scotty and the Wicken swapping places. The guy seems to have settled down P10. Flicks is into the 112s. As Wicken picks up a penalty for track limits. Passes Scotty to take the position. So Dave just behind his teammate Moritz. Moritz is just behind Wookie, chasing up that P7. Also picks up a penalty in the track limits. There's Plavange and Richie are having a little battle between them. No team orders for them at the moment. Jane Dennis is going to come under pressure from Plavange. 7th, and Guy just making a move on Chill Dave, making his way back up to P9 after his little incident earlier. All over the back of Richie has passed him. And Scotty picks up a penalty. And Luckman is in the pits. Is he having wing damage? No. He's had wing damage, I think. Richie now hunting down Jay Dennis. Picks up a penalty for track limits. Also picks up another warning for a penalty for track limits. Chill Dave makes a move on Guy to take back that position of P9. Guy's coming back down the inside of him, alongside him into there. Thinks better of it, goes in behind, but has DRS into turn 1. Top 4 still battling away. Also, another penalty for Osso. He's got a caution sector 1. If we lost his sector 1, it's the Silent Ninja. He's had a bit of a to-do in turn 1 or 2. Richie just chasing down Jake Dennis. Oh, as we had a little bit of a spin there from Jack Whittle. Lost a little bit of rear traction, been passed by Wookie and Bacardi. Wookie gets past him and Jack gets past Wookie again. DRS is there. Comes on the back straight and Richie has passed Jay Dennis. Richie up to P2. Scotty moving up to P12. Again, Jack just getting a little bit of a too much power down, losing the back end a little bit, and just lost the position there. Lavange picked up a penalty, 3 seconds for track limits. Flicks maintaining his 4-second lead over Richie. Jay Dennis looking at the back of Richie. DRS as we come out of here now. Open up his DRS. Extra straight line speed for him down the straight. Has he got enough to pass him? Pulls in, brakes, and thinks better of it on this time. Saving it for another thing. Here he goes into turn 1. Jay Dennis going around the outside. He's got him around the outside. Nice move from Jay Dennis there. As Richie drops down. Richie chops down and loses out to his teammates and McCarty. And he picks up a time penalty as Guy moves up to P9. Also with another penalty. So penalties for also 12 seconds of penalties for him. 6 for Cammy, 6 for Luckman, 3 for Lavange, Dave, Wicken, Scotty and Ninja. So Ninja's put on the soft tyre. Not sure how far he expects to get with that. Jay Dennis still 4.5 seconds behind Flicks. Flicks maintaining that as Lavange just passes Jay Dennis to take back over P2. Richie has dropped down to P5. Looking overtaking Silent Ninja picking up another penalty. Paul Trim and Scotty having a little bit of a swap of positions. Stay on board with these for a little bit. Scotty currently got the lead over him, and we have a caution in sector 1. We've lost an Alpine. Is that Cammy? It certainly is. Cammy's had a little bit of a moment there. Looks like he's lost an end plate as well. Tanner just behind him. Chill Dave and Nobukin swapping places. Another caution. We lost up there. Also, another penalty from Mosso. Also, you need to be careful because you're going to get disqualified at this rate. So, lead has dropped down a little bit to 3.9 seconds now. Also, just passing Guys, Rap, 3-second penalty for Luckman. Track limits. As Richie drops down to P6, being passed by Jack Whittle. Cammy has pitted, so he's swapping new nose for him after his little incident with the wall. Lead has dropped down to 3.5 seconds now, so Lavange is making inroads into his lead and fancies a little bit of the top step of the podium. So Dennis staying within DRS there, Bacardi within DRS of him, Jack Whittle within DRS of him, Richie within DRS of him. Wookie within DRS. Tenner has a time penalty. Bacardi picked up a time penalty. And we've lost Lavange. What's happened to Lavange? Where's he gone? He's gone into the wall of champions. He's gone, and it's a safety car. So everyone will be into the pits now. Medium runners in, swap to the hards, go to the end. So Ninja picks up a time, but how can you pick up a track limit under a safety car? Come on. So, will the top two hit when they come round? So here comes Flex now, 5.6 seconds ahead of Jay Dennis. In he comes to the pits. So he's going from the mediums onto the hards. Jay Dennis straight in. Yeah, everyone's straight in. As Jay Dennis picks up a speeding penalty in the pit lane. Oh. So Wookie now leads the race on those hards. So not worked out ideal for him. Everyone is pitting, everyone's on hards. Or Flex has come out in P2. It's come out between Wookie and Scotty. So all the top ones are on the hards now. Some fresh, some old. So those hard runners who started on the hards are not in a great position, unless there of course is another safety car. As Luckman pits on his 4-lap old mediums. So he's pitted again, he's putting the hards back on. There's 6-lap old hards, and he's going to the end on the 6-lap old hards. So Wookie is leading behind the safety car, as Jay Dennis is a little frustrated with the drive-through. With the 10-second penalty. So currently down in P5. Penalties wise, it is a drive-through, sorry. Yeah, it is a drive-through for Jay Dennis for speeding in the pit lane. Also up to 15 seconds worth of penalties. Osman Bacardi swapping places, not sure how that was under the safety car. Paitage dropping back, he's in the pits, that's why I didn't say so. As Kami has quit in the pits. So yet to stop is Wookie, Scotty, Carl and Osso. The safety car is in this lap. So we've got 4 drivers on 12-lap old hards. I feel they may have a slight disadvantage, although the fresher hards will be cold. gone. Flicks is just behind him. Wickham, 3-second time penalty. Into turn 1 we go. Wickham leads into turn 1. And Ninja is just coming across the start finish line. Guy has dropped down into P14. Jay Dennis has just passed. Oh, Carl Trim dropping down. Those hearts are dying. Scotty is in front of Jay Dennis. I'm sure Scotty will move over, let Jay Dennis through. There he goes. Teamwork from them. Scotty is obviously on 13 lap hold hard tyres. Jay Dennis on the fresher ones. Jay Dennis is chasing down Wookie. Flicks is taking the lead from. There he goes. Jay Dennis straight past Wookie. Round the outside. Plenty more grip in those new fresh hards. No DRS yet until the lap afterwards. Picani going backwards as well. Jay Dennis under pressure from Wookie there. Richie, 3-second time penalty for track limit as well. Also getting past DRS now enabled. We're making a move on Richie. Tenner making a move. Wow, there's lots of movement going on here. What's going on here? Plenty of cars moving around. VSC, who have we lost? What have we lost here? No idea. Oh, there we go. We've got Guy at the back. Having a bit of an incident. He's dropped back. Not a great race for Guy. Dropping back a few times. Is he in the game or has to be not in the game? Ninja. Yeah, Ninja's in the game. Guy doesn't seem to be, so let's just send him an invite. Send him an invite. Here we go. Jay Dennis has been disqualified from the session. Wookie has got a drive-through because what? Wookie's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Also currently in P3 with 15 seconds of penalties and hasn't stopped. Flicks is leading the race. So also Wookie and Scotty need to pit. Bacardi running in P5 is currently net P2. Jack Whittle in P6 is net P3. Wow. And Jay Dennis has been disqualified for not completing his drive-through. Bacardi taking up there, so Wookie has pitted. Wookie's into the pits. Team Luckman has got another penalty for track limits. Osso in P2. Go Osso. Working up to P5. Bacardi in P3. So currently lost 5 drivers. Caution sector 3, we've lost Richie. Right, the Wicked picked up a time penalty. Chill Dave picked up a time penalty. As Scotty and Jack are swapping places. Jack will looking to pass Scotty. So Flick's currently 6.7 seconds ahead. No pens for him. As I said earlier, penalty wise, 18 seconds for Osso, 9 seconds for the Wickham. Stops wise, Osso not stopped. We've got a yellow flag and we've got a Ninja's gone. So that's another safety car. Ninja's crashed. Guy's going to go past him now. Yeah. Guy still doesn't look to be in the session. So now we have everyone in the pits. And we're only just halfway into the race. Everyone back into the pits. Fletcher stayed out on his hards. So Bacardi P2, pint size a P3. Those mediums won't go to the end, no, I don't think. Lookman up to P4. Chill Dave P5. Safety car has the leaders. So there's only Flicks, Pint Size, Jack Whittle, Carl Trim, Guy, Maritza and Wookie with no penalties. Everyone's stayed out. And Rich comes round and Wookie come round the final corners. Another couple of laps behind the safety cars and 15 laps remaining. 15 laps remaining, 14 cars on track. Safety car is in this lap, so Flex will make the safety car restart as he backs the pack up and safety car pulls away. Why is my bits going backwards? Where's he gone? A bit off track. Guy still not in the session. Flicks warming his toes up, getting ready. go. So the restart has started as Flicks leads them all into turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Osso has pitted and put the softs on. Interesting pit from him. Tenor is in the pits as well. So Tenor's just exited the pits and he's on hards. 10-lap old hard, so he's pitted before, put an old set of hards on. Also, he's doing Osso things. And Flicks has taken himself out of DRS already, halfway round the lap. So pipe size on those mediums, 8-lap old mediums. No DRS until the next lap after a safety car. Race control, there we go, DRS enabled. So Jack Whittle up to P4, made a move on Harry there. Into turn 1. As Jack Whittle yet again gets a little bit of heavy right foot and makes the back end of that Alpine kick out to the right. Luckman sticking with him. Pint size picks up a time penalty. Chill Dave all over the back of Harry Luckman now. Looking to make a move. Nothing silly. Sticking to the back of his gearbox. But Flicks has pulled out a 2-second lead. Carl Trim being passed on the hairpin there by Wickham. Wickham takes it back. Down into the final corner, everyone behaving. Luckman picks up another penalty. The Wickham picks up another penalty. I don't remember Canada being that bad for track limits. Jack Whittle up onto the podium, just past height size on those 4-lap old mediums. Chill Dave picked up another penalty. So 14 runners left in the race. Dave looking at the back of Luckman, the Wickham up into P7 after passing Carl Trim. Harry under pressure from Chill Dave there in P5. Dave staying where he is for now. Does have DRS coming over the start finish line though. Jack Whittle 1:12 flat, fastest lap time of the race. The Wickham past Chill Dave, so the Wickham now hunting down Luckman. He picks up another time penalty. He's hunting down Mr. Luckman. Caution sector 2, we've lost a Haas. And Flicks has crashed. Flicks has dropped down. There's Luckman coming up behind his teammate. He's passed his teammate. Flicks has dropped down to P6. And there's almost carnage into the hairpin as one of the Ferraris of Chill Dave goes backwards. Flicks down to P7. Jack Whittle leading the race. Bacardi P2. I don't even know where things are going to end up with the penalties. So Bacardi and Pantai is just on 3 seconds. Luckman and the Wickham 15 seconds and 12 seconds. Chill Dave's going backwards. Till Dave has had a spin. Flicks down to P11. He's in the pits. 10 laps to go. On go the mediums. On goes the front wing. And that is race over for Flicks by the looks of it. Pint Size picks up another penalty. Pint Size is going backwards. He's crashed. Pint Size has crashed. No, we were doing so well. Oh dear. So, Jack, keep it between the white lines. Stay on the track. Don't do anything silly. It's in the bag. 9 laps to go. Carl Trim is on for a provisional podium here. Luckman and him are having a little battle together. Scotty there in P6. Going to make up a few places. Wookie's going to make up a few places. Ritz probably make up a few places. So it's Alpine 1, RB2, RB3 at the moment. Are any penalties? Flicks is back up to P10 after passing Pint Size. Still 16 seconds off the back of Chill Dave. So that's at least as Guy Rat passes. Also, still doesn't look like he's in the game. Chill Dave picks up another penalty. 12 seconds for him now. And caution, second 2, we've lost. That is Tenet has had an incident in turn 1-2. Still got his end plates. Whittle under pressure from the RB of the Cardi. Also with another penalty. That's 21 seconds. I think you're going to need to knock it on the head, otherwise you'll get a DSQ. Flicks the fastest lap so far. Luckman picks up another penalty. I think Luckman and Osso are fighting for most pens of the day. Pint Size passing Guy. Carl Trim, driven a nice race, up in P4, penalty free. Just 6 seconds off the lead at the moment. McLaren there. Scotty just dived up the inside of Luckman. A few bits of wing flying off. Some contact there. Wookie's made it past 2. But it's Wookie who's lost part of his wing by the looks of it. So Bacardi is still within DRS of Jack Whittle. He is on 16 lap old hard though, so tyres are starting to go. The Wiccan there in P3 chasing him down, 9 lap old hards. And Moritz makes it past Luckman. So Luckman's tyres 22 laps old, they will be suffering now. Chill Dave passed him and got a penalty, and he's on the grass. Just cutting the grass. I'm sure the Canadian Council will appreciate the effort, Dave. Pint Size and also both on the soft tyres. Wookie passing Scotty to take up P5. Moritz, another time penalty for him. as Luckman pits. Those tyres are, I've had enough. Luckman in the pits, and he's going for the softs just to finish the race. He will score points, doesn't matter where he finishes, and that's a new nose for him as well. Scotty picking up a penalty as well. So only Carl Trim and Guy who haven't got, and Jack, sorry, apologies Jack, who haven't got penalties. So 6 laps left. Still all to play for. Alpine currently winning. I'm not even going to go through the penalties because I'll just get lost. So also, I'm going to look. Also, where are you? Also, it's got 24 seconds of penalties. And we've lost a car in sector 2 and lose pint size by the looks of it. Pint size having a little to do somewhere. As Scotty passes Wookie, and there's contact, and Scotty and Wookie come together. So Carl Trim currently 12 seconds off the back. The Wicken has 12 seconds of penalties. Wow. Jack will go for the win. Yeah, we've got a safety car. Safety car is out. Everyone is going to pit. 5 laps to go. Softs on. Brains off. So the Wicken's pitted, Jack's pitted, Bacardi's pitted, all on the soft tyres. And Carl Trim currently leading the race on mediums. Everyone is in the pits. There's some people putting the mediums on, Bacardi putting the mediums on, obviously no softs left. Merritt stayed out on 12 lap old mediums. So penalties, where is the Wicken's 12 seconds? 4 laps left, he's going to drop back. So you've got Carl Trim currently P1, Jack Will currently P2, and then it's a battle for P3 because of the pens. Not even going to be sure who's going to finish P3. Lap behind safety car. This is lap 32 of 35. So we'll have 33, 34 and 35 left of racing. So we've got 10 in the pits. Swapping over those tyres to soft. So guy is still on 21 lap old hard, so he will struggle on the restart. I'm guessing Moritz and Carl may struggle with 13 lap on mediums. They're going to be burning. Carly is on fresh mediums. So will the safety car come in this lap? We'll find out very shortly as he crosses the timing line. Hasn't said so yet, the lights are still going. Is that because Tenor is too far off the back? It's staying out for another lap. So there will only be 2 laps of racing at the end of this lap. And as Wings Ninja's gone. What happened there? Also? Not sure what went on there. We come down to sector 2. I'm sure safety car will be in this lap. Go. So the guys are warming their tyres up. Track has gone clearish. Safety car will come in. "13 drivers are remaining on the grid. Carl Trim has gone. Oh, there's contact between the Wicken and Carl. And there's more carnage at the back. Gluckman's gone. Safety car is out again. Taylor's got a penalty. No safety car. Okay, no safety car. So Wicken currently P1, Carl Trim currently P2. The Wicken does have penalties of 12 seconds. Carl Trim is down to P3, Jack's up to P2. As we enter the final lap of the race. the passing cars, taking over P4. As Flicks is back up to P2. As we come across the line, so Wickham crosses the line first, but won't win because he's going to drop down. So Jack Whittle is the winner. Flicks P2, Carl Trim P3. There we have. What a race it was from Canada. Did we have 12 finish, 13 finish? I'll tell you shortly. There he is, Mr. Whittle on the top step. Well done, bud. So, drove the whole race, not one penalty for track limits for Jack Whittle. So, race results from the weekend. Race results from the race. So, we have the winner, Jack Whittle, followed by Flicks and Carl Trim. That was from the race itself. They say there was only 12, 13 finishes. So let's go for the results from the sprint. Get the results down there. And just so the end of Canada. Just let me grab the winners here and I'll invite them over for a quick chat. So we've got we'll just give Carl a couple of more minutes just to see if he joins. If not, we'll go straight in with Flicks. So it doesn't look like Carl is joining us, unfortunately. Have we got Flicks? It's saying Flicks is in. He's not. He's gone. It just said there was an error and he left. Let me just see if I can invite him one more time. Invite him. There you go. Quick invite for him. Yeah, he is coming. I just said he's joining in 2 seconds. Doesn't look like Carl's joining. I sent him a few invites. There he is. Flicks. Oh, are we there? Hello, mate. How are we? Go on. What was it? What was it like? And I saw you'd been there. I didn't see it on stream what happened, but I saw you dropping down. So it's your own fault. Yeah, you had a bit of pressure in this sprint. Hmm. Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was good. You had a good quali. Yeah, and you did a good time on the mediums. To be fair, it was. It was at the end. Yeah, well done. Good to have you on here, bud. Alright, no worries. Jack, hello, bud. How are you? That was a bit of pressure at the end, wasn't it? Hey, well done. You were probably one of 2 drivers with no penalties there. Though I think everyone else had penalties. Yeah, keep it within the 3 seconds. Yeah, definitely. Well, didn't the Wicken pass you at the end as well? Was the Wicken up there? Because he had 12 seconds penalties, wasn't he? Yeah, yeah. No, no point fighting that. No. Where did you qualify? I missed it on the things. Yeah, great drive. Great drive from you. Very exciting towards the end. Was it 3 safety cars and a VSC or 2 VSCs? Yeah, yeah. It's a good race. Yeah, well done. Good to have you on the podium. I was hoping you weren't going to pay a penalty, and as you said, then it was you were one more warning away from a penalty. So yeah, good drive, but well done. All right, nice to have you on the podium. See you, bud. Cheers. So there we have it. That is Canada all done with. Just 12 finishes in Canada for Tier 2. Join us back on Sunday for Tier 3 as we visit Canada with Tier 3. Or join us next week for our final race of Season 11. Join us Friday at 8:30 for Tier 1, Tier 2, and we will be in Japan. And back on Sunday for the final race of Season 11 with Tier 3 in Japan as well. Cheers for joining us, and see you next week, guys.